Hi! Welcome back to Donsky Tech. In this video, we'll talk about these ESP32CAM CH340 models with a built-in integrated USB port. So you do not need any programmer, downloader, or FTDI module to upload any sketch. All you need to do is to plug the micro USB port into your laptop directly so you can start programming. We'll also talk about the camera that comes with your ESP32CAM module, like the default OB2640 and the new GC1245 or the camera with the label RIX M21-45. Right now, when you buy online like AliExpress or Amazon, they often give you this model. But how exactly is it similar or different from the OB2640? I will show you how to set up both of these ESP32 camera module in this video. Would you like to learn more? Then let's start exploring. So before we proceed, let's discuss first a little bit about the parts of our ESP32 camera with an integrated micro USB port. At the front part of the camera is where the camera and the camera port is located. Right now, in this image, you would see the RIX M21-45, which is a GC2145 camera. The other option that you have here is the OB2640. And the camera port is where you attach the camera. If you want to exchange camera, then just gently pull this black part here towards you so that you can exchange the camera. Next, if you flip the camera module, then you will have here the ESP32 chip, which basically powers the whole module. And at the top of it is the antenna, where you can attach an external antenna so that the range of the Wi-Fi can be extended for this ESP32 camera, especially if the ESP32 cam is far from the Wi-Fi. But if you do not want the external camera, then there is a built-in antenna here embedded in the PCB. Next, you also have the AMS1117 voltage regulator module. It basically converts the input coming in here to 3.3 volts level, since the ESP32 works on the 3.3 volts level. And you also have the CH340 chip here, which is being used to convert the USB to the UART connection between our ESP32 and our USB going to our laptop. There's also a PSRAM, external PSRAM chip here, which adds computing power to our ESP32. Then the important part that you need to understand here is that there is a reset and the flash button at the left hand side and the right hand side of the ESP32 cam. We will need this reset and flash button during uploading of the sketch, because we need to set the ESP32 cam into bootloader or download mode before we can upload any sketch. And in order to do that, you just need to press the flash and the reset button. Later, I'll give you a demo on how to set the ESP32 cam into the download mode or the bootloader mode. But before we proceed further, let's discuss a little bit about this OB2640 and this GC2145, or the camera labeled as RIX M21-45. The OB2640 is the popular choice because it was the default camera that is being shipped with the ESP32 cam. However, when you buy right now on AliExpress or Amazon, you would receive this RIX M21-45, which is a GC2145 sensor. Some seller mislabel it as GC1245, but it's basically a different camera from the OB2640. So the GC2145 is what is being recognized as a domestic China camera, while the OB2640 was originally a US company but is now acquired by a Chinese company. So what basically is the difference or the similarities between the GC1245 and the OB2640? We have to check about the output format. So the OB2640 can output RAW or RGB 565 or YUB, and the GC2145 can also output RAW, RGB 565, and YUB. The difference between the two is that the OB2640 has a hardware encoder that can convert the image into JPEG, which is basically not present into a GC2145 camera. If you want to convert the captured images from the ESP32 cam with GC2145 camera, then you need to use some ESP32 processing. So whatever the captured images here, you need to use your ESP32 to convert it into the JPEG. So right now, let's start programming our ESP32 cam with an integrated USB port. So we'll start with the OB2640 camera, and after you have connected the USB cable into the micro USB port, we just need to verify if the driver is already installed. So go to the device manager and verify that the CH340 is being shown in here. Once it is shown, it means that the driver is already installed. If not, then you have to download the CH340 and then install it. After installing the driver, then you can just open your Arduino IDE and verify first that the ESP32 in the boards manager is latest. So I'm using 3.3.4 at this time. And then after setting the ESP32 boards manager into the latest, we can now go and then open the sketch examples here. And then in the ESP32, go to the camera and then the camera web server. Let's just close the other one. Okay. Now we need to set our camera. So if it's not set into AI Tinker ESP32 cam, then what you can do is just go into select board, select the USB port here, and then set it to AI Tinker ESP32 cam, and then click OK. Once the module is set to the AI Tinker ESP32 cam, go into this board config and then comment out the initial settings and then select the camera model AI Tinker. Once the AI Tinker is set, go back into our camera web server InnoFile, and then in here you can set the Wi-Fi credentials. Once you have set the credentials, then there's nothing to change at the other part of the program. And before we can upload the program, then we need to set our ESP32 cam into downloader or bootloader mode. And in order to do that, we need to press the flash and the reset button at the bottom of the camera module. So to be able to see that the camera is in bootloader or in downloader mode, just click the serial monitor in here. And once the serial monitor is shown, make sure that the baud rate is 115200. To set this camera module into the bootloader mode, you just press the flash button and then momentarily click or press the reset and then unpress it and then remove your flash button from pressing your flash button. So let me do that. I'll just press the flash and then I'll press momentarily the reset and then I unpress it and then remove the flash. If you check your serial monitor in here, you would notice that it is says that it is waiting for download, which means that the ESP32 cam is in bootloader mode. Let's do that again. So the flash is in the left-hand side and the reset is in the right-hand side. I'll click this one, flash, and then click the reset, and you see the LED, okay? And you check the serial monitor, then you would notice that it is now ready or waiting for download. Next, let's just click the upload in here. And let's wait for the compilation to finish. Once the compilation is finished, then you would see that the serial monitor is now uploading our sketch, and you verify that there is a blue LED that is continuously blinking, which means that the sketch is being uploaded into our ESP32CAM memory. Okay? Once the uploading is finished, then we can verify that everything is okay by going to the serial monitor and then let the sketch run. I'll just going to click this one, and then all you have to do is to click the reset button at the right hand side. And right now it is Wi-Fi connecting. Our ESP32CAM is trying to connect, and it says that the camera is ready. If we copy the IP that was shown here, and then we open a new window, and then type in here the IP, then press enter, then you would see the program running or the web server running. Now if we click the start stream, and you would see that this is my room. I am now able to create a stream of my room in here. So this is my here. So this is the my toy here. Okay, if we click the X here, and then we go into the get still, click the get still button, then it will create or capture one image, and you would see that the camera is now able to capture me the toy that I have in here. Let's try that again. Okay, so which means that the ESP32CAM is working properly. So that's basically how easy it is to upload or program the ESP32CAM with an integrated module. So right now we have used the OB2640, which is a little bit easy. So in the next part, we'll program the GC2145 or the RIX M2145 ESP32CAM. So in this section, we are going to program the ESP32CAM with the GC2145 or RIX M2145 camera. Okay, so if we follow the same steps that we did into the OB2640 camera and apply it to the GC2145, like setting the board config into this AI Tinker, and then set the password also, and then your Wi-Fi password, and then don't do any changes in here, and then try to upload the sketch. So after compiling, we set the ESP32CAM into bootloader mode. Then it will upload now the sketch into our ESP32CAM. And then we go into the serial monitor, and then we click the reset button in here. After, then we check the logs. Then you would see this particular error called the camera JPEG format is not supported on this sensor, and there is an error here. Camera init failed with error 0x106, which, as I have mentioned before, because this GC2145 or RIX M2145 camera does not have a JPEG encoder, so it cannot output JPEG here. So that's why there is an error. So since this camera cannot output JPEG, then we need to do some changes into our Arduino sketch. To do that, I'm just going to click File again, and then in the example, we search for ESP32 again, and then the camera module. Once we have now here, I'm just going to change the type of the board and port. So the port is still COM11, but right now we're going to set it as the ESP32 dev module, so that we can set the PSRAM and the other settings, and then click OK. In the board config, we just comment out the default and then set this to AI Tinker also. And then after setting it to AI Tinker, we go back into the camera web server Ino. Right now, in the OB2640, we are connecting to our Wi-Fi. But however, in this setup, we are going to activate SOP AP or SOP access point, which means that we are going to set our ESP32 CAM as our access point or router. So I'm just going to set the access point name as ESP32 CAM SOP AP. Okay, and then the password is, let's say, testing 123. Okay, now we go back into the setup. So we set the frame size into a little bit smaller, which is QBGA format, and we need to comment out this one since we're going to stream the JPEG RGB 565 instead of JPEG. Since the camera has no JPEG encoder, we need to set it as RGB 565, which is being used for face detection or recognition. Next, we just copy this one, and then in the format, I'm just replacing the JPEG in here into RGB 565. Okay, this one also, the frame size, we're just going to set it as QBGA also. And then in the Wi-Fi, since we're going to activate SOP access point mode in our ESP32 CAM, so we need to comment out this 9. And then instead of begin, we're going to set it as SOP AP. Okay. And then the IP, since we're using the SOP AP right now, I'm just going to SOP. Oops. I'm just going to set it as SOP AP IP. And then after changing the code, then we need to set some configurations. One is the PSRAM. We need to enable the PSRAM. And then also in the tools section, go in the partition scheme. We need to set it as huge up, 3 MB, no 8 OTA, and 1 MB. Okay, after setting those values, then all you have to do is upload the program or sketch. Okay, it will now compile the sketch. And just to reiterate, our ESP32 CAM, we have configured it to output raw RGB 565 instead of the JPEG format. So after it has finished compiling the sketch, let's just set the ESP32 CAM into bootloader mode so that we can upload the sketch again. So it's now uploading the sketch. Okay. Now we go into the serial monitor. And in the serial monitor, let's just click the reset button again. And as you can see, there's no error right now, and it says that the SOP access point is this 192.168.4.1. Next, we need to set or connect to the SOP access point. So the name of the access point is ESP32COM SOP AP. So let's just connect in that. Okay, right now I'm connected into that SOP access point. What I can do is you copy the IP here, or the SOP access point IP, and then we go into our browser and then type in the IP in here. Okay, and as you can see, the same setup is now running. Just ignore the OB2640 since we're using the GC2145. And let's try to get a stream if we are able to get a stream. If I click the start stream right now, then you would see that there is a stream. So that's my toy, the One Piece Loopy. So as you can see right now, the stream is working correctly or fine, which means that the GC2145, we can get a stream from this particular camera. But there's something to take note about this camera. And as you can see, the response of this camera is not as smooth as the OB2645. The reason why is because we are outputting a raw RGB 565, which is a bit bigger compared to the JPEG. So the response of this module, camera module, is not as smooth as the OB2640. Okay, so in this video, we were able to show you how you can program your ESP32COM CH340 with integrated USB port. And we have also touched how to program the camera OB2640 and the GC2145 or the RIX M21-45 camera sensor module. So I have shown you some of the issues that you will encounter while programming these two modules. But overall, I think these two modules are excellent choice also. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can do streaming of the uh, images coming from these two cameras. I hope you learned something, and if you learn something from my video, hope you can continue to follow my YouTube channel and my other social media channel. Thank you. Happy exploring!